About promotion. This is about me and my statement about Lil Peep. For starters, I want to be upfront and open with everyone here. I've been suffering from depression my whole life. I don't fit in. Like I go to concerts, I interview photography, videography, and do music, and usually I'm that dude like standing alone in the room. Or like I can't communicate well with people or socialize with them. It's difficult for me still sometimes, because like when I talk to bands, musicians, and people in that kind of field and industry, I'm like more on that level. So like when it comes down to it, I suffer from depression. I've never drank, I've never done drugs, even though people think I'm on crack, meth, or Xanax or something like that. I guarantee you, I have not done a drug in my life. I would never do drugs. I'm against that kind of shit. I do not support it. I do not believe it. I do not rep it. So I just want to let everyone know who I am. Taking the mask off, because I feel like you guys kind of know me, but you don't really know me. Also, my mom and dad, like, they have a lot of health issues. So, like, going on these shows and stuff like that, it makes me happy. Like, when I don't do interviewing, photography, videography, music, YouTubing, or any art in the industry that I do, because I do multiple things, I'm not happy. I have no happiness when I don't do it. But then when I do it, it's difficult to find those people to trust, because sometimes so many people fuck me over, Like, I think they're gonna last in my life, for like some relationships with girls, it fucking goes wayside. And it's hard to trust people, And, I just want to let everyone know, a little about who I am. That's me. So, on to the statement of Lil Peep. So, I was at a show, and what happened was, I got there, I got Magnet's autograph, picture of them and all that. Midway through the show, after Bexey played, I got a picture with him, autograph with the photographer, and, my statement is, like, during Magnet, after, he was played, I went outside, I was, like, filming my camera, and they're like, oh, no, you can't be filming. I'm like, shit, I didn't know what happened, I didn't know, but I deleted those videos, though. But I want to say that, let's go back to the Bexey thing. So, I saw him, and then he went to the tour bus, and everyone's like, there's all this shit going around, like, he's the dude who was, like, there while Lil Peep overdosed, he just watched him. I'm not so sure. I mean, Bexey seems like a cool guy, but I don't know him personally, but from the few minutes of talking, he seemed like a cool guy, but I don't know if he was there while Lil Peep overdosed. Like, I know he did that video, but, he said he was asleep. I don't know how true that really is. I don't know if he just, watched him overdose. I don't really know if Bexey was to blame for anything, so, my statement is I don't know what Bexey did. I just know that I saw him, I took a picture with him, and then he walked to the tour bus, and I don't know if he was there the whole time Lil Peep was getting high off of late Xanax. I have no fucking clue on that. But he did a Snapchat video on him and this mysterious girl were in the video, and supposedly on the internet what surfaced is this girl called Mariah Bon, which is Mariah B-O-N, or Mariah Nicole, whatever the fuck her name is. Supposedly she's from Tucson, so her and her friend met Lil Peep, I guess, in the morning, and on the tour bus, they gave him lace pills, those lace Xanax, and he overdosed on it, and, like, she kept on, like, messaging on Instagram or Twitter, some fucking website, that she's the one who got him high, and all that, and then she deleted her social media. Like, she still has an Instagram, but, like, my statement is, I'm fucking torn up, like, Lil Peep was fucking amazing, inspirational person, especially inspirational person for me, knowing how it is to fight depression every day and not fitting in, sometimes just being alone, even though you're in a room full of thousands of people, you just like want to fucking be alone, I can relate on his level, on a lot of different levels, and like the whole Bexey thing, like I said, I never fully talked to the guy, so like, I don't know, I really don't know if he was to blame, if he came in there, did a Snapchat, and then that was Lil Peep dead, I don't know, because I wasn't there. I just know that before I saw him, go on tour bus, I took a picture with him, autograph, you know. I think he might have already been high. He might have already been high during that, you know. I kept saying on stage, you know, he was able to talk straight, Bexey was. So, I don't know. Bexey might have already been high. I'm not sure because I don't know much about drugs because I don't do them. I don't research them. I don't support them. I'm just giving my statement of what I think happened because a lot of people in the scene know me. And I just got to give my side of the story. And I don't know if Bexey was to blame, but I know there's this girl, Mariah Nicole, everybody been talking about, Mariah Bon, wherever the fuck she goes by. She from Tucson. Her and her friend, you know, gave Lil Peep Xanax, lace ones. And it's not the only time she's done it. Like, she's done it herself. I read on the internet. And, like, she's done it. Other musicians almost died. And, what I have to say is, like, all you musicians out there, if you need help, or, like, if you're a friend of somebody who's, like, fucked up hardcore on drugs, get them help. Even if you have to, like, forcefully, like, take them to rehab, you got to get them help. You know what I mean? Like, there's too many people dying these days. It's fucking terrible. Like, the society we live in is just so hardcore with the fucking Xanax, cocaine, ecstasy, meth, heroin, pink pill, white pill, and all those other fucking drugs. Accident, you know, fucking, PCP, you know, whatever all those fucking drugs are. I don't know the names of them, but you know what I mean. Or lean. You know, like, society's, like, fucking assessed and, like, people are like, oh, dude, this rapper's doing this drug. Dude, I gotta do this drug because I'll be the coolest fucking kid in the neighborhood. That's not how it is, man. It fucks you up. These drugs fucking tear you up. I remember when I was in grade school, one of the best decisions of my life was, like, turning down this fucking girl. Like, she's fucking beautiful. She's, like, giving me some pill. I don't know if the fucking shit was laced. But, like, I said, fuck no, I'm not gonna take that pill. And since then, I've always said fuck no to drugs and fuck no to drinking because I don't want to get myself in those situations. And whenever we do tour, I will have a security guy. He will search the motherfucker, go on my tour bus so they won't have weapons to hurt me or try to fucking slip shit in my drink. Because even go to venues, I drank my drink. I don't set that shit down. I don't fucking trust people trying to lace my shit, you know? Because I ain't trying to fucking die. I'm trying to live as long as I can. I'm trying to leave a legacy, and I'm trying to inspire all these musicians and these bands and these people who never had anyone to look up to. I'm trying to show people in this industry, you don't have to drink and do drugs to be a great musician and to be a great artist and have respect in the industry. I'm fucking upset at this girl, Mariah Nicole. Like, I hope the cops take her to jail, you know, and I hope it just ends, you know. She's just fucking terrible person. I hate people like that. And, it was hard, you know. I was at the Rock the other day, and that shit was just hard because, like, I wasn't able to go to the Mesa show because, I mean, you know, I don't really want to go further into that, but I wasn't. And I wish I could have done anything to be at the Mesa show because it'd been the last time I could have saw Lil Peep, you know, or that I could call him sooner. Because I saw him once, and that was the fucking Peep Show tour. And that's, you know, at Club Red, that's where he threw up in the fucking trash can, you know? So, like, what I want to say, shit, I need to check this shit. Okay, good. I thought, like, my fucking video was, like, going too much. But what I want to say is, at that Club Red show, the only show I ever saw Lil Peep, he threw up in a trash can during a performance. That's where the Bright Side Music Video is at. So, like, you know, you already knew a guy like that needed help, you know. And it breaks my heart because I never got to meet him. He's one of my biggest inspirations to rap. I never got to talk to him, a handshake, none of that. I mean, I saw him live once. I met a few of his crew members, you know, like his rap group, Goth Boy Click. I know recently Lil Xan overdosed on Xanax, and luckily he's still alive. And Lil Tracy's hardcore with that stuff. So I really want to say, bands and musicians who are out there doing these drugs, man, like, get help, man. If you're a heavy hardcore drug addict, man, just get help. Or bands or musicians have a friend like that, just try to get them help. Like, we don't need these people dying, you know. And, you know, I think this really hopefully will change things and show people that these drugs are nothing to play with. It's not like fucking, you know, it's not like a fucking, you know, playing chicken, man, you know, because you play chicken, you either die or you live, you know. there is only two ways out of messing with drugs, hardcore drugs. You need to end up in a fucking retarded, or you end up in a fucking casket. So, I have nothing but love Lil Peep, his whole crew, Goth Boy Clique. About the whole Bexey thing, I'm not sure. I met him, didn't really get a chance to really talk to him. From what I gathered when he went on stage, it was kind of messed up. I don't know if he was to blame. I don't know if he had any more to do with it. I don't know if he watched him die. I'm not so sure because I was in that tour bus. But this is my statement. But much respect to the whole Goth Boy Clique crew. Lil Tracy, Big Head on the Beat. Anybody who support Lil Peep. Anybody support me. Rest in peace, Lil Peep. Rest in heaven, man. Such a well-respected person. I heard a lot about him in the industry for so many people. You know, Kill Station said nothing but good things about Lil Peep. There's so many other people. I just wish I could have met the guy. And out there, bands, musicians, I hope I can meet a lot of you, and I hope I could change your guys' lives and give any of your viewers out there a wake-up call, like, to see how this, you know, affects people. Because also, you have to remember, because Lil Peep's dead, there's going to be tons of fans out there and other musicians who go fucking off themselves, whether it be drugs or a fucking knife or a gun to the head. It'd just be a fucking chain reaction, because that's how it always is. A famous celebrity always dies, and then people are like, fuck, I hate my life, dude. I gotta fucking take my life and just end it, you know? And there were times in life I wanted to give up, but, you know, I always turn to music. I never turn to drinking or drugs. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm far from it. I've done a lot of fucked up shit in my past. I'm so sorry about that. I had a lot of fucked up views in my past. I'm so sorry about that. But, you know, my prayers are with Lil Peep and his family. I met his brother, photographer. My condolences to Lil Peep. You know, Lil Peep was amazing. He'll never be forgotten. He's a fucking legend. Whole Goth Boy Clique crew's a legend. You know, I just hope other rappers out there who are heavy on drugs and musicians and people get the help they need. I hope one day people could go back to making music and being in the industry without these drugs, or like raping people and shit like that, because that's all that's been going on in the industry lately, is like this famous person took advantage of someone, or like they raped someone, or like they fucking killed someone, or they overdosed on drugs, you know? Like this has been happening in the industry, and it's like this fucking industry needs to fucking calm down and just mellow the fuck out and relax, man. Like, do your art, you know? Like, if people look up to you, man, like, be an inspiration, you know? And Lil Peep had an issue, you know, he had a problem, and, you know, I understand that, because I suffer from depression, you know? It's a constant battle. Like, the thing is, I'll never take depression as anti-anxiety pills, because, like, too many people die of them, and that's not my style. I'm not gonna go out. I'm just gonna keep fighting this to my death. You know, I hope to win this depression battle, doing the best I can, and I'm fighting it with music and, all the arts in the industry, because I like so many of the different kind of things that's in the field of the industry, and I'm fighting depression with that each and every day. And I really gotta say, if you're a band or you're a musician, or a viewer of mine, sometimes just talk to me and just say, hey, how you feeling, man? How you doing today? You know, what's going on in your life? Like, you know, I just like want sometimes some people come up to me and say, how are you doing? You know, are you okay? Because there's sometimes I'm not, man. Like, I'm alone in my room, man, and any fucking thing can happen. You know what I mean? Like, the fucking devil starts talking to you and shit, and it's like anything can fucking happen. So it's like, I want to say, bands and musicians or viewers who look up to me or know me personally, if you ever see me in public, just sometimes ask me, you know, say, hey man, how you doing today? How you feeling? And it's not just me, but it's anybody you know who's a band or musician or a person in general, and you know they have a depression issue. Like, talk to them sometimes and say, hey, you know, how you doing, man? Are you gonna be okay? You know, how's your day going? You know, is there anything you need to talk about? Anything you need to get off your chest? You know, like, sometimes just don't be scared to say that. Like, I know I've been scared to talk about this shit for so long. I just wanted to keep it bottled inside for so many years. Just keep them bottled inside. You know, there were fragments that I had depression in my music and stuff like that. You know, or if you kept an eye on my Twitter page. But, like, I never was open about all the shit, you know? Because, you know, when it comes down to it, I've been through a lot of fucked up shit in my life. You know, my childhood was shit. And me and my family ain't very close. You know, they have health issues. I have bad health issues. And, you know, depression's fucking... It's a bitch, man. It's a fucking demon, I tell you. It's like... It's a fucking devil, basically, you know? And... It's a constant battle. I really hope in the end I win this battle, but... I hope out there people, you know, who look up to me, or bands, musicians, viewers, if you see me, ask me how I'm doing. Sometimes, you know, be there for me, you know. Help me out. Help me battle this. Because there's times lately this year, man, that I've been by myself, suffering in silence. Any fucking thing can happen when you're in that state of mind. The fucking devil gets in your head, man. And he fucking takes a hold of you. He can do anything, man. Like, that's the time you're more sensitive. You know, like, I'm Catholic, but I struggle with my religion all the fucking time. But I'll never say I'm a perfect person, because I'm not. I never will be. I'm not going to say that. But I'm just saying, if there's a band or musician or someone you know, a person, ask them. You know, if you know they have a depression issue, a mental issue, or some kind of fucking health issue, just sometimes don't be scared to go up to them or walk up to them. Just ask them. Say, dude, are you going to be okay? Is there anything you need to talk about? Like, dude, how are you doing, man? Like, sometimes that could really save somebody's life. And I think if there would have been, like, someone else for Lil Peep, you know, that at an earlier age who, like, told him this stuff and, like, was there for him, or just sometimes said, how you doing, man? I really think he'd still be alive. If someone would have caught it at an early age, you know. I'm not blaming anyone, but I'm just saying, we as a community of the world, not just USA, but every country in the world, we gotta help each other out. This drug issue is a crisis thing, you know. This murdering issue thing is a crisis thing. It's gotta be stopped. Because it's not only hurting the industry, but it's hurting the fucking world, you know. And I'm just hoping everyone out there helps each other out. Helps me out, and we could just fight this and end this shit and just be happy again, man. Fucking be happy again. And like I said, I promise you, everyone, I don't drink, I don't do drugs. I'm not perfect, though. I'm Catholic, but I struggle with my religion. But I just want to say, I hope all you can help me out more, be here for me, and be there for anybody that's a person that you know going through shit like this. Be there for them as much as they can. Talk to them as much as they can. Because the best thing that I have when I'm having these depression, if I'm alone, the devil gets to me. Shit could happen, man. You can't control what fucking happens. So, like, if there's someone there for you, you forget all that shit, man. Like, it takes your mind off of it when someone's talking to you about it. You know, it helps you. But in the end, Lil Peep's music, Goth Boy Click music, and just music in general, and the arts and the industry, has been my drug. Always will be my drug I turn to. But still, at the end of the day, I need more people in my life to help me out with this thing I'm doing in the industry. Whether it's music, art, whatever I'm doing. I need people to help me out. Get my name out there. I want to be that inspiration. I want to be that person they look up to. And that I want to set a good influence as I can on people, you know? So, my last words tonight, before I let y'all go, is, the whole Bexey thing, I'm not sure. You know, I hope he's innocent. He seemed like a legit guy. But, based on what I saw, I think he was already fucked up when he took the stage, when he got off the stage, you know. But I don't know if he had anything to do with the whole Lil Peep thing, you know. And as in the whole situation where Lil Peep's girlfriend was, all this, was she at the show? I don't know. I just know Mariah Bon and Mariah Nicole from Tucson, Arizona, and her friend were there. And they were fans that showed up at the show, took a picture, and they gave them lace pills. Not the only time they did that. They've done it to other musicians. They've done it to themselves. But people like that gotta be stopped. This shit's gotta stop. You know? And only us as a community in the world can make it stop. So, Lil Peep, anybody died of drug addictions, mental issues, murder, any of that shit, rest in peace in heaven. And everyone out there, talk to people sometimes. Everyone out there, talk to people sometimes. You gotta sometimes talk to people. I mean, the only way to save these kind of people who are on hardcore drugs, have mental issues, is just like saying, man, you know, just talking to them and just saying, how are you feeling today? Like, are you gonna be okay? Like, is there anything you need to talk about? Like, let's go do something, man, you know? Just like, try as much as you can not to leave them alone. And if you notice signs at a young age or young point of it, like where it's not to develop into like a drug addict, help them. Don't be scared to help them. Please, please just talk to them and talk to me. Be here for me, bands, musicians. Just ask me how I'm doing. Ask other people how they're doing. If they're suffering from depression, anxiety, mental issues, drug issues, just be there for them. Because me going through depression, we need as many people as we can to talk to us and be there for us. Because this shit's hard to do by ourselves, man. And when we're alone, that what gets to us, man. It fucking gets to us. So, what I want to say is, everyone, I hope Mariah Nicole, whatever the fuck her name is, and her friend will go to jail for what they did to Lil Peep. They murdered Lil Peep. They gave him laced meth, Xanax. And he just need to go to jail. I hope that someone out there finds him. She's got a picture all over the internet. I hope that justice gets served for her, and she goes to jail. And much respect, much love. Condolences to the Goth Boy clique. Anybody who knew Lil Peep closely, just a fan, may Lil Peep rest in heaven. Anybody who died drug doses, or any kind of drug addictions or mental issues, rest in peace. TheXLTE Part 2. Remember one thing. Rest in peace, Lil Peep. Anybody has any of these kind of issues, I can't stress this shit enough, man. Take them places. Try not to leave them alone. Try to catch the young at an earlier stage. And last but not least, talk to us. Talk to them. That is what I can't stress out enough. Rest in peace. That angel. That goth angel, man. Lil Peep. One love. The whole Goth Boy clique family. Condolences to the whole family. Rest in peace, Lil Peep.